Welcome back, YouTube. I am back with another video for y'all. As you can see, I finally got one of the Game Boy's equipment in. I kind of had a brain fart, but anyway. So this is an ISP built for this particular Game Boy. They do provide a motherboard for it. The one that's in here's, I think it's this one. I opened one of them up and it had a burnt motherboard, so I'm hoping it's this one. I don't know, but I took the best one that I had, and well, I mean, here, this one's in pretty good condition. I didn't have any like major issues with this one, and I'm only built one because I am missing the back covers for all of them. One of them. This one is discolored, so I'm thinking that, and I don't have the back cover. I'm thinking that this, I bought a shell for this one, a black shell, so this is gonna be a black on black, well, a black glass and black shell. But this other one, I do have the screen for it, and I'm thinking about doing it as well, but I don't have a back cover for it. I'm not worried about back cover for the other one, but this one I don't have a back cover, so I may try to find an original one online and see if I can order it and get it. But you know, with that said, I'm just gonna work on this one for now. So this is gonna be my build right here. I have the ISP screen, its little motherboard. I think it's two motherboards. You got that one, and this one. So man, I gotta clean the shell up pretty good, so I'll do that in a little bit. Gotta get rid of that writing. Got an original sticker. But man, other than that, this thing's in pretty good shape. So man, let's get cracking and get into it, and yeah, let's see what I got for y'all. Okay, folks, I'm in it. So at first glance, this portion of the board, man, this is in really good condition right here. It was well taken care of. But you know what? We won't need this board because this one's gonna take its spot. So yeah, this is gonna be like that, and we're not gonna be using this. But what we are gonna be using is the main board right here. You know, because this is a display board and this is the main board. So, and this one too has been in it's no oxidation, no nothing, man. This thing's in really good condition. Let me take it off, and we're gonna have to clean the shell. So I'll probably come back to y'all when I have the shell cleaned out. But yeah, let me take this off, and I'll be back. Okay, so here's the motherboard. Man, this thing was made in 1989. That's crazy. That's a long time ago. And yet, this is still very desirable to some people because it's a collector's item. So, anyway, so I want to pull my pins out. And I've never pulled these pins out before, but I've already started the first two. And I don't know if you can tell, they are a little bit out. Oh, if I could get a good angle. Oh, the first three I think I did. But they're not coming out the way I would hope. But I'm going to give it a little bit of work, because if I pull them too much, I could already tell they're going to slide right out of their slots. So I may not mess with these too much, but I'm going to see how far I can pull them out. Hopefully I won't mess one up. So anyway, I'll be back with the result, and I'll give y'all a heads up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so I was able to successfully pull these pins out. I don't know if y'all can tell, but they are now past the plastic. I had to actually do it upside down like this. There's actually two rows. The first row, oh look, you can see them right there. That's the first row, and it's further closer towards the end. And the back row, I don't know if you can see the back row, but the back row is just slightly right behind them, and you have to pull them out too as well. So I was able to do both sets without any issues. These, I want to say these are a lot more sensitive than the Game Boy Advances. I haven't done a Game Boy Color yet or a Game Boy Pocket, but man, these are pretty sensitive, because if you pull it too far, almost messed up on one, it'll come right out of its slot. I pull the second one out a little too far where it almost came out of its slot. It was like right on the edge where it just stays stuck, so I pushed it back in, and and I was safe. So now I know how far I can pull these. But if you look at that, man, look how nice and they are. Look how it's gonna have no problems reading games. So anyway, I'm gonna continue working on this. I'm gonna do the cleanup on these guys. Man, look at this thing. This thing looks nice. It's not even yellow from the inside. It does have this dry adhesive that I gotta scrape off. But anyway, I'll be back with the end results and get all this gunk off of this thing if it has any. It's got gunk somewhere, but it's dirty. So I'll be back and I'll show you the results. Ooh wee! I know what y'all thinking. This is not the same show, but I guarantee you it is the same show. I got all the yellowing off of the where the glass goes to the best that I could. It's still a little wet, but man, this thing came out really clean. Finally took off those numbers that were up there written. You could barely see them, but I got those numbers off. It's nice and clean, just to show you those things are still together. But anyway, forgive my kids, they're kind of loud. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the motherboard back in and start tightening things up, and we'll go from there. Okay, now pay close attention. I didn't know you had to trim this. I trimmed it. Can y'all tell? I trimmed that side of it. If y'all can tell, y'all have a very good eye. But if y'all can't tell, that's even better for me because it makes it look original. I use that and that to get that result. Looks good. Okay, this part's done. Let me get the screen in. Okay, so I'm back. So that was kind of hard. This was actually, you know, it takes some work to get this done right. But I got it right, and I have to put this in first because there's a little bracket. There's a little bracket that holds the LCD. It barely fits in there, so I had to take off my protected screen or my protected format screen to wedge it in there, because even the protecting for the screen didn't allow it to fit in, so I had to take it off. So which meant I had to put the glass on first, then take off my protected for the LCD screen, fit it perfectly without touching it, without putting any fingerprints on it, and then putting that on to the Game Boy in the back. And then make all your connections and then screw it all down. And it's kind of springy when you're putting it in, because you know the cables want to fold and push it back out, so you have to fold it in there, screw it down, and then check to see if you have any debris. I think I'm okay. I don't see anything, so I think I'm okay. So anyway, I'll get back at this and I'll be back. Okay, motherboard is in. Nice and clean and as original as can be. Haven't put the battery contacts in yet, but I will. These are the original ones and they are in very good condition. I just cleaned them up and look, they shine. Anyway, I'm gonna put the back cover on. She's ready to go in, so I'll be back. Okay guys, I am back. So this thing is complete. As you can see, let me move this debris out of the way because I got stuff everywhere, and when you're doing these things it collects. Oh my gosh, excuse me y'all. Woo! I just drank a Coke and it's coming up. Anyways, so this is the complete product. This is the finished product. I cannot believe how well this shell came out. I said that wrong. Came out. It is It is in excellent condition. I even got the lid for the, I don't know what to call that. It says extend connector. I never knew what that was for. I got these pins pulled out. I got all the buttons nice and clean. I haven't tried the 3.5 millimeter connection. There is, what is this? I don't know if we're gonna use the contrast anymore because I mean it's there. I just don't know if it's gonna be used because obviously the LCD is like, well, I don't know what it's like. You know what? I was actually kind of rough with it, so I'm hoping that I didn't damage it. But I'm gonna continue just looking at the whole thing real quick. The buttons are nice and clean. It's got little scuffs, but that's, you know, what's to expect from an original buttons in the original case. I can't believe these are still in good condition. Gotta think this is from the 80s. Let me see. It's gotta be a year here. Oh, 1989. This was well taken care of. Whoever had it just took care of it. Because it doesn't have any scratches or anything like that. And I'm kind of glad I did the mod to it. Kind of brought it back to life. The original serial number, original backing to it. The stickers kind of is coming off already, but you know that's just normal. It does have a little yellowing. You can kind of see it a little bit, but it's not noticeable. But man, this thing is in excellent condition. Like I'm so surprised. Like okay, I got this one done. I can't wait for this one. This one's also in great condition, and this is an original case too. And I'm hoping it comes out like that one. I mean, that one kind of, you know, they're the same. They're about the same color. The only one that doesn't meet its criteria and I think it's been used pretty is this one. I mean, look how. But you know what? I'm gonna bring this one back. I'm gonna make it nice and bright, and I know how to get them bright like this again. But anyway, I'll put this one aside. Let's turn it on. I haven't tried to turn it on yet. Okay, if it doesn't work, if the screen's kind of messed up, that's my fault because I was kind of rough with the screen. Trying to get it in there. I actually attempted it twice, and I feel the second time around, it kind of worked for me. And I was able to wedge the screen in, and I hope I didn't twist it, and I'm gonna have me some lines, but let's see. Old Game Boy. All right. Let's crank it on. Oh man, I'm nervous. As a matter of fact, let me just do it like this. Hey, look at that. Ooh. Okay, so when I bought this, I was, you know, reading online on how do you change the colors and how do you dim the screen. So it goes by touch. I put the touch thing up here. So if you touch it like that, you see it's dimming. I'm gonna start the game. I guess it comes up black and white when you first started, but let's work on the dimming. So the dimming is like a fast touch, and it's like here. I'm wondering if I should put a sticker, but it's like right around here somewhere. And I'm just using my whole finger to dim it. Now, if you want to change the color, it's a 4-second touch. So you press 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think it's only a certain amount of colors to get back to the black and white. Yellow, blue. I like it on red. That's I like that one. I mean, it's better than seeing a green screen all the time. Look, it's back to black and white. I think I think this is the original, or what would have been the original back then. Uh, and how it's supposed to look. There's my missiles. Start or pause, if you will. Volume. And I don't. I mean, let me see. Nope. Nothing works. This is not going to be functioning because obviously we don't have contrast because we're doing an IPS screen. So anyway, man, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. An upgraded original case LCD upgrade for the Game Boy, the original Game Boy. So anyway, man, I think this came out pretty good. Let me know what y'all think. You know what? Before I go, let's make sure we didn't get any dust in there. So I think we did pretty good. I mean, I was kind of hard with this one. I wasn't too careful, but I don't see any dust or any fingerprints. It was just kind of insane. This was a little bit harder than the Game Boy Advances. But anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe and give me a thumbs up or a like. And anyway, I am gonna wait for some more parts for these two Game Boys, and I do have some other Game Boys Advances in Glacier, and I'm noticing the Glaciers are going by pretty quick. So I'll get those ready and put them up on eBay. I'll put this one up on eBay. I don't know what the price is yet. I have to look around and see what they're selling them for. But anyway, this will be ready to go on eBay, and until the next one, I'll see y'all then. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll talk to y'all guys later. See ya.